Apple's iPhone 16 goes on sale in stores today, but in China, it faces competition from the latest Huawei model. Eunice Yoon joins us now from Beijing. I can't decide which one to get, Eunice.
Well, Joe, I am at the Huawei store, and I don't know if you could see behind me, but there is an Apple store right across the street. It's one of the many that have seen people heading over since 5:30 this morning to get their hands on the iPhone 16. Now, over here, Huawei fans are coming in to get the Mate XT. So this is a tri-fold phone. It is a tablet and smartphone rolled up into one. Obviously, it folds three ways. But what is also interesting is that the screens allow for a lot of different windows to be open at the same time, and it's really very lightweight, just a little bit heavier than the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, scalpers outside of the Apple store told us that the Pro Max was the winner of the lineup of iPhone 16 phones. They've been trying to buy the phones off of consumers, saying that they would buy them at a markup of $70 for black and white models and $42 for desert titanium. Now, online orders for the Pro Max are backlogged by 2 to 3 weeks. This doesn't mean, though, that Apple doesn't have problems here. The Apple Intelligence AI service is still not approved by Chinese regulators here. And then, of course, there is the competition from the Chinese competitors, including Huawei. And, Joe, you said you couldn't decide which phone to get. Well, it looks as though Huawei is going to be taking, or at least ramping up its fight with Apple overseas. Their sources who are familiar with the matter say that Huawei is planning on launching this $2,800 trifold phone in overseas markets in the first quarter of next year.
Yeah, that was definitely sarcasm. Eunice, I'm going to get rid of this.
Well, maybe you'd be able to get your hands on one.
I'm going to get rid of this Motorola flip phone that I've been using. Becky might get rid of her BlackBerry someday. But in all seriousness, when I send a text and it comes and it's like green, it's like, who are you? You don't have an iPhone? I don't even understand what are the Android, Samsung? People have those?
Yeah. The cameras are pretty good. The screens are pretty good.
No,
but once you're in the Apple ecosystem, it's really hard.
It's enough for me to be doing this, Eunice, and there's no way I can't even imagine trying to learn how to use a Huawei or even a Galaxy. Is that what they're?
Yeah, my dad had one for a while, but it was finally the family chest that made him switch.
It's a different ecosystem. It's based off of the Harmony OS. So Huawei has been investing in its own technologies, especially because of all the sanctions. Harmony OS. So it's a different OS. Yeah, so you'd have to get all adjusted to that. And yes, but they also
Huawei.
But they also have a lot of challenges themselves because the pre-order numbers were 6.8 million, but there were fans who were complaining that they weren't able to get their hands on the phone unless they got a confirmation text. So there have been some analysts who said that the issues could be supply chain related, but the company itself has said that they wouldn't comment on the numbers that have been produced or the numbers that were delivered today. So still a lot of challenges for Huawei too.
I'm a blue text person snob. I think less of a person when it comes back and it's green. It's like, what kind of phone do you have? Don't
Simpleton.
you?
No.
You don't think less of?
No.
Tim,
I think maybe they walk their own.
If Tim watches something, he must love this.
Can't you like both? Blue and green?
No. I wonder what's wrong with this. I'm an iPhone snob. If you don't have an iPhone, I don't understand what you're thinking. Thanks, Eunice.
I have an iPhone.
I know you do.
I
do too. No, I do too. And it's not an old one.
But I don't make fun of people who don't.
I'm not making fun of them. I'm saying
they're stupid. You don't understand them.
No, you say I think less of them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But when you get a green thing back, don't you say, who are you?
I honestly don't get that many green things back.
That's what I mean. And when you do, it's like, get into it's 2024. Let's go.